Grand Rising wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. If you are new to my channel, my name is Bronwen. It's good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments and your subscribes. I appreciate them all. I really appreciate your emails, your comments. I read them all. I may not get to respond to all of them, but I definitely read them. Thank you to those who have been supporting the GoFundMe that has been ongoing since 2024. It is for a very small animal sanctuary in the east coast of Sri Lanka. Why am I doing this? I don't know. In the east coast of Sri Lanka, it's run by not many people and it's independent. It focuses on rehabilitation and just caring for street dogs and street cats. Anyone that already has supported it, thank you so much. Do you know what, I was going to say we really appreciate you, but Loki's Dog and Cat Care Rescue really appreciates you. You've actually helped them more than you can understand, seriously. And those who are interested, have a look down below, because even if you can't afford to give a donation, which you don't have to, if you could just take that link in the description box and share it with as many people as possible, because the more awareness that goes out, the more love that comes back, and that's really what they need. But without further ado, let's get into the reading and just see what wants to come out, okay? What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know right now? Thank you. Okay, so we've got a song. We've got song lyrics coming out. You've never been to heaven, have you? Ooh, this the ride of your life. Hold on, cause baby, I might just give you a bite of the sweetest pie. So this is Megan Thee Stallion, Dua Lipa, The Sweetest Pie. I'm not reading the whole thing because otherwise we'll be here forever. Okay. Seems like somebody's coming in. Either someone's coming in or this is past energy of something spicy. Know that my readings are timeless, so I can be picking up on past, present, future energy sometimes. An amalgamation, a mixture of all three. Also know that if you watch this in the future, if you're not watching this when it's posted and it resonates, it's for you, okay? And please only claim what resonates, leave the rest. Let me see. Sacrifice is needed. Inheritance has come out in reverse. Okay, that's really interesting because the sacrifice is needed coming out here next to the sweetest pie card. I feel like there is going to be a choice that you need to make between, it's like two paths, it's like two doors. The inheritance being in reverse is interesting. Why did we have inheritance in reverse? Oh, I've been told to put that one back. Okay. But the sacrifice is needed, I'm keeping out. Tell me about sacrifices needed, please and thank you. What do we need to know about this? Okay. These cards came out before, so I'm not taking them. I'm going to shuffle these a little bit more. What needs to be sacrificed? What is it that needs to be sacrificed? Thank you. You've got nutrition coming out here. So I feel like maybe someone here is going to have to be very strict with something to do with their sixth house. Work, nutrition, fitness. Why? The sweetest pie. This may not actually be to do with a relationship or like lust. This could be to do with like food. The sweetest pie. Why is that coming out? That's really random, isn't it? A wish is coming true, because a wish is coming true and there's a need to be very disciplined with something here. There's a need, sorry, one sec. There's a need to be disciplined with something here. I feel like your hands are going to be full, or this is going to be like a full-on routine or schedule. Can I get one more, please? On the table, please. Thank you so much. Thank you. Human resources is coming out. HR. Immune to negativity and expect delays. So something that's been delayed for a really long time is now going to come in. And I feel like it's going to take, like they say that, you know, it takes a whole village to raise a child. It's going to take a whole community or a group to do something here. The law of abundance is working in your favor. It's literally working in your favor. I feel like you're going to get to have your cake and eat it, so to speak. We also have here romance and drama, the 5th house. I know I've been told to put it back, but I feel like the first card that we took out with Megan Thee Stallion and Dua Lipa, The Sweetest Pie, has a double meaning here. It's not just about being aware of what you're putting into your body. It's also being aware of who it is that you are around, who it is that you're allowing into your energy. And I heard a very saucy ancestor saying who you're putting into your body. Do you get what I mean? It says here, connection to oh wait, because this is in the upright. For some reason I thought this was reversed. Connection to inner child, positive self-expression, creativity and creative flow, joy, romantic endeavors and opportunities, dating, feeling myself, fertility, fun, play, joy is on there again. Working out dramatic, chaotic situations, seductions and love affairs is on there as well. Okay. It seems like a glow up is coming in. I've just opened it up again to the law of abundance. But sacrifice is needed here. There is sacrifice that is needed to continue this vibe, or to get this vibe up and high. Okay. Tell me about nutrition. What needs to be done? Know that I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a doctor. I cannot give you any advice when it comes to your nutrition. The best thing that you can do, if it really resonates for you, that message, is go and speak to your doctor. Speak to somebody who's qualified, because I do not take responsibility for you. Tell me more about nutrition, please. Okay. Take a breath. Patience is needed. So something's about to change. I feel like if you have been working on your nutrition, it could be that you've been working on your fitness goals, or you've been working with your professional doctors and nutritionists on something for you when it comes to a health condition. Something's about to change, but for the good. I feel like something's about to change for the good. And I know I keep putting my hand behind it. It's because I've noticed that my camera doesn't always focus in on the card, which can be quite frustrating for those who are watching. A wish is coming true. Tell me about the wish that's coming through, please. Okay. I don't know. Do you want me to take this one? Yes, I've been told yes. Okay. I don't know why this has happened, but I probably deserved it. I tried to do my best, but you know that I'm not perfect. I've been praying for forgiveness. You've been praying for my health. We're just talking about health, right? Power food and deathbed. I do not feel like anyone is on their deathbed. Please, I need to highlight that there. I do feel that somebody has been praying for your health, or your guides have been, they've been putting some sort of ball in motion for your health. This specifically is about food, the body, our mental health. All of those things seem to be coming out. So I feel like there's a lot of somatic release. Someone here is going to release some sort of energy that may have been keeping them ill. Again, I'm not a doctor. Please ensure that you are speaking to your doctor before taking anything from me. My readings are for entertainment purposes only. Tell me about human resources, because I feel like human resources is a place that people go to complain, and that's what they're known for. But you can go to human resources if you need help, if you need information, if you need advice, right? And that's what I think. I feel like someone's coming in that can give you the answers that maybe you have been waiting for. Maybe you have been medically gaslit, or you have constantly been, you know, going for physio for your knees when you actually need it for all of your body. You could need it for your knees, your hips, your back, whatever, and never really making any progress. It seems like there is definitely something coming in for you. Tell me about the romance and drama though, with this lion. Disbelief. Okay, someone is definitely in disbelief. You've got crown chakra coming out. So it seems like this human resources is divinely guided. Someone here is being divinely guided, because when I think of the crown, it's downloads. That's the first chakra that we're going to feel it, that tingle, right? Disbelief, I do not know why that came out. But the crown chakra, I'm sorry, I don't even know if I showed you that. Next to human resources, it's like you're being guided. You're being guided to the right people is what I'm hearing. You're being guided to the right people. Guarding a secret. What's this? Guarding a secret. I feel like this is also romance. this to a certain degree is romance. I feel like there is somebody here who is maybe going to try and tempt you to either drink or party or to do something that wouldn't be for the highest and greatest good of your body, of your, you know, your healing journey when it comes to your body, when it comes to your mind. Doesn't mean that you're going to be tempted to do so. I don't think I want any more cards from here. Yeah, do you want me to take these ones? No, these ones? Okay, let's see. Can I get just one card for now? Just one. What do we need to know about this nutrition? No, what do we need to know about this romance and drama? Why did that come out? Okay, we have rebirth. There's 3 cards, but I only want to take one. And we have rebirth coming out. So this is somebody looking at you. I feel like there's somebody here who is seeing you have a glow up of some sort and wanting to be part of this. We have cycles coming out here. We also have feminine with lady and goddess, which is telling me that somebody here is really sitting into their divine feminine energy. And that's irrespective of gender. We hold both masculine and feminine energy, all divine. The feminine is more to do with the intuition that we have, our connection to the divine, and also our connection to our womb space, our seed space, to creativity, the sacral chakra that links us into our family as well. I'm not going to take any more from that. I'm literally not going to take any more from there. This one. Yeah, I've been told to take this one now. Tell me more about this rebirth. Why is being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal? Okay, something's going to come to the surface. That's why I was getting somatic release. There is some sort of somatic release that is coming in for you that is actually going to help your body heal. Okay, and I don't mean that like you're going to have this somatic release and then the next day you no longer have, I don't know, ME, or you no longer have CFS, or you no longer have the big C. I'm not saying that in any way, shape or form, but I do feel like it seems to be like a new cycle of where you start to get answers, or you start to get the support that you've been wanting to have for many, many years. This being lighthearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change, and heal. I personally, this is just me, I mean, it's my opinion, it's not fact, that we hold emotions in our body. We hold them in our body, and when we hold them for too long, it can turn into ailments, it can turn into pain, it can turn into sickness. And that's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. But I do think there are specific foods that cause inflammation or pain as well. We have twin flames in reverse. So whoever this person is that may want to come in to tempt you is somebody who is going to be under the guise of a twin flame, or somebody who, I don't know, there's going to be a lot of attraction, especially with this romance and drama coming out. There will be a lot of attraction, but there will be a lot of drama, and you're being told to avoid this. There is some sort of event or invitation that you're being told to avoid, because focusing on self, focusing on your health, focusing on what it is that you're eating, what you're doing with your energy is more important. It's more important, and these are the things that you're going to be sacrificing in the name of the law of abundance, the law of assumption, and getting yourself into those vibrations of being on your highest timeline. Okay, because the twin flame here, with it being in reverse, is a lack of yin and yang, of zen, of balance, of union, of duality, coupling or complementing each other. Okay, can I get another one for patience is needed and nutrition? Someone here should be juicing, or if you are juicing, keep doing so. Need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. We keep getting the word heal coming out. Heal, heal, heal. Someone needs to heal their gut, or someone holds a lot of pain, like emotional pain in their gut. We've got self-indulgence in reverse. Okay, so if somebody here has changed their diet, changed what they're eating, changed the supplements that they're taking, listen to them, the doctors, and is taking specific medications, it's working. It's literally working. This self-indulgence being in reverse is not saying that you're not allowed to treat yourself, or you're not allowed to have a little bit of this or that in moderation. But there are certain things that the universe, your guides, whoever it is that is divinely guiding you to the right person to help you out, wants you to stay away from specific things that you know are going to aggravate whatever condition you have, or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. So that could be alcohol, that could be sugar, that could be gluten, it could be soy, whatever it is that you know your body is reacting to, but you're going, just now, a little bit in moderation. No, cut it out. Just cut it out altogether, because there's something about learning new habits, creating new neural pathways in your brain, that when you no longer have it, you will find other ways, you will find other ways of satiating yourself. Be that if you really love bread but you can't have bread because it really inflames your gut, is finding other ways of creating bread or making bread that doesn't use flour or doesn't use wheat flour, for example. The same with sugar, rather than going for cane sugar, using natural sugars like honey or agave, or just sugars from fruit. I'm not a nutritionist, so I really can't tell you what you should or shouldn't be doing. I can only give you the message. Anything else? One more for the crown chakra, please, with human resources. What do we need to know about this? Why is that also giving me like downloads coming in from the Akashics? I feel like somebody is going to be getting a message from their Akashic records. Now we have separation coming out. We also have Phoenix. I feel like the I like you and separation ones, they're kind of like muddying the message, and I think your guides want you to be looking at you and focusing on you, because there is love, there is romance coming in, but I think this is more important and this is more of the focus. We have Phoenix here with a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth and changed mind coming through. So I feel like the more that you are taking care of your body and your mind, the more it's changing your vibrations. And so there are key bits of information that can come into you, or downloads that can come in, light codes that can come in, that are going to help you on your path of what? I had purpose. Purpose. Let me go over here. Let's have a look. I think it's going to help you heal something here. And I know we've been talking a lot about healing, but emotionally, this is not just to do with the physical. This is healing something that maybe has been plaguing you for your entire life. For someone, it's chronic pain, but that chronic pain is linked to a memory, whether it's traumatic or not. Something that has been, it's like your body's built a wall around it. What is this? Seven of Wands is the inner struggle. Seven of Wands is the inner struggle in some way. You also have the World coming out in reverse. I think the reason why this links into romance is because there is going to be a future, there is going to be a future part of you, or a future self of you, that is guiding you to you, in other words, that gets to meet and have a life with somebody who is on the same vibrations as you are, when it comes to not just philosophy and not just spirituality, but how we treat ourselves, how we treat our bodies, how we treat, you know, plants and animals and so on and so forth. There's something very wholesome about this. The Seven of Wands coming out, especially with be light-hearted, finding out things coming to light, adapt, change and heal. There are polarizing energies coming through here. There is somebody who holds very old energy that is trying to get your attention, and I just don't want to give them any. And then there is somebody else who is going through a very similar thing to you, actually, when it comes to nutrition, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to work and routine and changing everything up. There's big changes coming in. This rebirth card isn't just for you, it's also for somebody else who may be coming out of a deep slumber, or it may feel like they're coming out of a deep slumber. You may actually feel like you're coming out of a deep slumber. It's like coming to the end of a dark night of the soul. We have the World coming out here, which is things not ending. So there may be some sort of spiritual cycle that is coming to an end as well. Some sort of, yeah, because we've got the Devil card coming out here to the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this is why it's not just to do with the physical. It's not just to do with going to the gym and working out and looking a specific way. putting down the devil. I want to put the devil down when it comes to nutrition. Okay, so there may be addictions. Maybe someone has a food addiction. Maybe they overeat or undereat. With need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal and progress. This could have been an issue for your ancestors, people that came before you. Or it could have been an issue for you in past lives as well. Something about being attached, like I had a sweet tooth, and it's giving me the actual program Sweet Tooth on Netflix. If you haven't watched it, it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. A gene mutation. Okay, that's interesting, because in Sweet Tooth, it's a world where a virus that nearly wipes out the human race creates a mutation where children are born with like animal features or animal traits. Like Sweet Tooth has antlers and has like ears, like reindeer ears, and they're talking about a gene mutation. So somebody here may actually really benefit from saving up and buying like a DNA kit, but I don't mean like a DNA of where do you come from, what are your ancestral lines, more of looking into what makes your body up, what is your DNA, what are the gene mutations, if any, you know, what things do you need to add supplement wise, or what should you have less of, like salt or this or that. Someone here would really benefit from something like this, and I heard your private insurance may cover it for some people here. We have the Knight of Pentacles coming out, so there's a wish that's coming true when it comes to someone or a company funding something here for you when it comes to your health. And it's not just your health. I feel like someone here may actually create something that's really good for other people that are going through the same thing. How interesting. Can I get one more for crown chakra, please? Okay, you've got the King of Wands coming out. Okay, there may be a blockage for someone here when it comes to how you are. It's not so much how you're receiving downloads, it's whether or not you're understanding them. I know that the King of Wands is more to do with the physicality of the body. And if it was the Knight, not the Knight of Swords, if it was the King of Swords in reverse, that would be about, you know, the mind. But I feel like there is something here that is like you're not picking up on it. I feel like one of your guides, or I heard a council. There's a council of light, or there's a council of like higher vibrational beings that are sending you or getting ready to send you information. And there's something that may be blocking this. What is it that's blocking this? What is it that's blocking it, please? Okay. Some sort of dopamine chasing. There's the Seven of Pentacles came out first, and the Seven of Pentacles in reverse is, we've got 7 and 7, 7 of Wands in reverse, and then we've got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. The 7 of Pentacles is about rest and reflection. So in reverse, this is about ignoring certain signs or ignoring something here. Then we have the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups, excuse me, I'm a bit burpy. The 5 of Cups in reverse is like having a good time. That's what I'm getting here. There's something about having a good time or enjoying yourself, falling into something. I feel like somebody, when money is tight, they are really good at taking care of their health, and when money is flush, they're not. So if it's like, for example, you drink alcohol and you like to go party, or you just like to go to the pub, or you like to have a glass of red wine after work when you come home, but it's really affecting your liver, or it's affecting the way that your body's able to flush toxins out. And you know, you've researched it all, you've spoken to nutritionists or whatever they're called, and they've told you that you need to stop drinking, or you need to cut it right down. And you do so when money isn't as flush, and then when you get paid, you just go out and buy a couple of bottles. And I'm not saying that it's that, so please don't get too bogged down and focus just on that, because it could be anything. It definitely has to do with what it is that you're putting in your body. And I think that the energy of whoever it is from the past that keeps trying to gain attention, they may try to gain your attention through this vice, through whatever this devil card energy is for you. Okay, so there's a need to be careful, not so much the energy of kind of like, oh, I can't live, but just there's a need to be aware of this and be aware that if there is somebody waving a vice in front of you that you know is going to put you on a slippery slope and it's going to get rid of all of the hard work that you've done, that you need to stay away from that person, or you need to kind of question their intent to why they're doing that. We have the King of Cups coming out here. So yeah, this King of Cups in reverse to the devil, whoever it is that tries to tempt you. And I'm seeing somebody looking at loads of eclairs. So I don't know if like you're going for like high tea or noon tea or whatever it's called, where you get to have English breakfast tea with a little scone or whatever. It may not even be that. It could be going to a baby shower or a wedding or a birthday party, and there's all these cakes or there's all these pastries or there's all this pizza or whatever it may be, and someone's like, oh, go on, you've been on your diet for however long, go on, just have some. Be aware that this person, as much as they may not be like trying to mess up what you're doing with your body and how you're trying to take care of it, but there is that energy of, well, if I'm going to eat crap or if I'm going to drink, then you should do the same thing so I don't feel guilty. Be aware of this. Just be aware of this. Be aware of knowing that it doesn't take much for your body to relapse, or someone's body to relapse. Tell me about this wish coming true, please, especially when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, hello. Wheel of Fortune. Hello. That one just popped out. It literally pushed itself out of the deck. I love that. So the Wheel of Fortune is all about luck, fortune, fate, destiny. This was supposed to come to you. I feel like it was supposed to come to you at this point. And I know that someone here may have been questioning why their health or their joints or their headaches or whatever it may have been plaguing them for as long as they have. I'm not a doctor, and I have to keep stating that because I feel like there's just a need for me to keep saying I'm not your doctor. There was something here that you had to overcome, which has to do with, it's not so much willpower as it is the desire to fall back into this devil energy. For this wish to come in, for this wish to really be manifested, there had to be, without a shadow of a doubt, no temptation or no way for people to kind of make you feel guilty for putting yourself first. Taking responsibility of your body is what I was going to say. Can I get one for the crown chakra? What is blocking? What is it that's blocking? You've got the burden card coming out here. Okay. We've got sorrow, we've got burdens coming out. The Ten of Wands in reverse is not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And I think that if someone is looking for a quick fix when it comes to their health or when it comes to a fitness goal, you're not going to get that. And I know that sounds harsh, but you're not going to get that, and you shouldn't be looking for the quick fix. You should be looking for the long journey that gives you all of the wisdom that you need as you go along that journey to build, I heard, a better you. And it's not so much to do with your outsides. It's not about how big your muscles are or how Pilates your arms look. It's more to do with internally, because I feel there's something here about setting you up in a good way for what's to come. You need to be at the peak of your health. You need to be in really good health to take in a blessing that's coming in. Okay, so how do we remove this block then? How do we remove this block so that the Akashic records are seen or heard or understood? Oh, hello. Where did you go? Right underneath my chair. Ooh, okay. Let's have a look, shall we? And we have here the Eight of Pentacles. There's something that you're being asked to master or practice. There's something you're being asked to master or practice when it comes to things that feel uncomfortable, things that make you feel uncomfortable or make you act in a certain way. What's that? What is it? What is the practice? shadow work. There's some sort of shadow work here. You've got the Nine of Swords. I think it's also knowing that everything's going to be okay, because I feel like someone here may, I don't know if this is you or if this is the old energy, because this person is trying to connect to you. But I feel like they're very, very far away. They're very, very vague. Like their energy is so far away. The Nine of Swords being in reverse is like, don't worry, everything's going to be okay. Or kind of like being in peace. And I think that there's a need here to be the voice within yourself, that the voice of reason within yourself when you feel like you're failing at something, or something isn't working, because I feel like someone feels guilty if they fall off of the wagon, or if they eat that pizza slice, or they, whatever that may be. And you're being told to be gentle with yourself, because that's how you open up the door to connect with specific guides. And wow, I just saw, it had a lion head, and it was wearing, it looked Egyptian to me. It had some sort of headdress on, like a lion head holding with a spear. And whatever this energy is residing over somebody's book, like Akashic book, Akashic records. And they're stating that you just need to be kinder to yourself. There's something here about working more on just accepting where you are right now. Accepting where you are right now. And in doing so, look at this, Knight of Swords comes out. Those messages are going to come through. Those downloads are going to come through really, really quickly. When you aren't, like, you don't have to be perfect is what I'm hearing. You just need to take your time, and you will, because I know that for someone here, it could just be losing weight or gaining weight. It could be gaining muscle, and they're not seeing the results that they want to see. It's more than that. And I think that's the reason why your guides want to see this. It's more than what you see. It's what's going on inside your body. It's making sure you're getting the right nutrition, you're getting the right supplements, that you're eating a varied diet, for example. You have the High Priestess coming out to the Knight of Swords. I honestly feel like letting go and letting God a little bit with this is going to really, really help in you gaining that connection that you need to whoever that high vibrational energy is that wants to come through and give you information from your Akashic records. Because the information that's coming through is not just about healing you, it's also about taking you to the next level of your path of purpose. You're chosen for a reason. And I just feel like your vessel has to be at a specific vibration before something else can be handed over. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there.